Hi, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, president of Trident Concepts, and today I'm here with Brownell's Daily Defense to talk to you about shotgun ammunition. We're going to be talking about shotgun ammunition for self-defense, and the first thing we're going to want to do is consult our owner's manual to make sure we know what length of shell that we should be using. And there's really three popular shells in the self-defense mode. That's going to be 2 3/4, 3, and 3.5 inch. So just make sure you know what is safe to use in your shotgun, and then that'll help you during your buying process. So the first load that we'll talk about is going to be the Birdshot. And Birdshot is a very popular load simply because it is used a lot in the various types of sports as well as hunting. So it's easy to get, comes in significant quantity, so I can use it for a training perspective. As far as self-defense is concerned, probably not the best choice. And the reason behind that is the Birdshot contains a bunch of very small pellets. So the ability to deliver enough energy to create the type of stop that I'm looking for is not very likely with this. That leads us up to the Buckshot. And Buckshot is probably the most popular self-defense round out there. And there's a couple of different flavors, if you will. You've got double-aught buck is the most popular out there. So when you're thinking of double-aught buck, what does that really mean? Well, that means that there are 8 or 9 larger pellets that, as they are being delivered, will create a much more devastating wound. So when it comes to self-defense, I'm definitely looking at that Buckshot. The next round that you might consider is going to be a rifled slug. Now, a rifled slug is just a single projectile, and it's designed to be fired, at generally extended ranges. So I'm using this to try to reach out a little bit further than what I might be able to hit with my Buckshot and certainly with my Birdshot. After slug, we get into some of the specialty rounds. And there's a lot of unique rounds. Something that's out there is rubber shot. So in other words, instead of it being steel, it's rubber. Then you have a flechette round, which is a bunch of these little tiny darts that can pretty much be devastating. Another round that's out there is a flashbang, which is a round that is delivered that uses a large audible explosion to kind of get people's attention. One of the things that I would suggest as you're researching the various self-defense loads is to consider purchasing the low-recoil versions. Using a shotgun is a great tool for self-defense, but one of the things that we have to do is we have to practice with it and practice live fire. And so one of the negative stigmas associated with the shotgun is the heavy recoil and how it can be really painful to shoot at when you're starting to kind of go through a lot of volume of rounds. So one of the things that you can do is invest in the low recoil, and they come both in the Buckshot as well as the rifled slugs. And what that's going to do is that's going to help improve your experience and encourage you to get out there and continue to practice. So this was just a down and dirty on the various types of self-defense ammunition that's available for your shotgun. Hopefully, as you start to explore the use of a shotgun, some of this information is helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them down below. Until then, I'm Jeff Gonzalez. Take care and stay safe.